Welcome to our daily hobbies. I'm Meek Nomicon, and today we're going to be playing through the game, the Grattenweld incident, where we play as Silas Morgan, who stumbles upon hidden secrets near the home of our deceased father.
There you are.
Hello. Yes, here I am. You, looking for me? Where am I? Okay, so how recently did my father deceased? Is this his house and I'm packing up his belongings? Maybe? Oh! I did a weird bounce there. It's fine, I can squeeze my way through. What's that a picture of? I'm unsure. We're just gonna go with it. Oh, typewriter. Hello. Can I?
Now what to say?
I don't know.
From the desk of Silas Arthur Morgan, October 1927. May any reader or readers gain insight from this account, as my experiences portend one of two possible conclusions, with separate and wholly grim implications. That I have either become victim to some degenerative mental illness that now assaults me with waking nightmares, or, in a revelation more hideous than I can put into words, that I remain sane, and all I have discovered is fact. In 1925, I was returning from my father's funeral. An engineer and inventor of some renown, though he always found himself in the shadow of other such modern minds as the Serbian Tesla or Washington's Thomas Edison. I inherited the family home when he succumbed to a lung disease. The doctors suggested he ease the discomfort by smoking 2 cigarettes a day. He smoked 6 to be safe, but it didn't seem to help. The drive had me passing the idyllic countryside of Ohio. I was taken to stop and embark on a short hike, as I was not yet ready to return to my father's former home. Long being prone to indulging my wanderlust, to abandon my car in this way will come as a surprise to no one that knows me. And so I made my way into the woods for several hours. While climbing the side of a rocky mound, the stone beneath me gave way, dropping me into darkness. I awoke in the gloom of a small cave. That was when I first felt it. That feeling.
Okay. Oh, so I need to type this, right? Cove.
I could only imagine how long since such a place had seen natural light. The stalagmites and stalactites now looked as nearly cathedral-like columns of stone.
Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, I'm fast here. Why do I look like I'm in the
Perhaps the
mouth
trick
or
of the
something?
shadows, I could not see an end to the space beyond the safety of the platform.
What is
It was
this?
beautiful and horrifying at once. The great basalt monolith dominated the space, and worse, as I looked over the etched lines in the stone, that invasive cloying feeling grew heavier upon me.
So I know this is Cthulhu, right? Oh, what mythos am I going to discover today? What ancient being is going to get summoned?
Horrifying at once. I saw no other path out of the cave than the way I came in.
Guess we're gonna try and leave again through that. I found no other way to leave. I am attempting to go through
I
here.
could no longer stand the gloom and left that unholy place. As I climbed back into the sunlight, that feeling seemed to drain away also.
Aha! I have returned once more. You're an awfully close clock.
I guess I should keep writing.
Okay, then we can do that. Hey, the photo's gone. Was that a photo from the cave or something then? Oh no, it's still there, it's just very faint. Curious.
Thinking about the symbols marked into the men here, they felt like they had a direction. My dreams, no longer mine. Odd, I cannot recall any dreams I'd had before. I felt like I had brushed the edge of everything, yet something felt like it had been taken from me, or perhaps left behind. I needed to know more.
Library. Okay, I can get that. 1 second. Boom! So fast! Very speedy! Clearly an expert typer, right? Ooh. I like this. Okay, so I'm
The
pretty sure.
Public Library of Cincinnati is one of the largest modern repositories of information here in Ohio. It was beautiful, enormous. The building was originally designed to be an opera house.
Oh.
Now a library, I tell you, it lost none of its majesty.
So I'm guessing that would have been. Don't know what that would have been. I was gonna say that would have been the seating area thing. What is going on here? Are these telling me what I'm supposed to be exploring and looking at? They in fact are! I'm a genius! I told you I hold no
The
bounds.
case study of Nathaniel Wingate Peaslee
That's
of
pretty.
Massachusetts, a political professor who seemed to be influenced by some alien force for a number of years, regarded widely as mental illness.
Why did it look like it was some kind of tentacle being riding a skull like a horse? That's generally what I thought it looked like. It was incredible. I loved it. He looked so happy about it.
Demonic possession is a theme common to the shamanistic
Puppetry.
tribes of the old world, and through the most ancient of mythologies and dead religions. When does a coincidence become a pattern?
So the Cthulhu mythos starts controlling mankind. As you see in all cults, they are lost to the madness. Okay, now I make it clear in all the cult games, if you want me to join you, you need to have the baby Cthulhu. If you don't, and if you do and I'm not allowed to pet it, then there are gonna be issues. Just saying.
It was then I became suddenly aware that the feeling I thought I had left in that cave had returned. I was shocked to realize I had not noticed its presence for some time. I had the grave sense that I was being guided.
Oh, okay.
Something wanted me to find what I sought.
Well,
It
I mean,
described old ones, great and terrible beings from outside our universe. Ancient and malign, they have little care for the well-being of those that walk in the world.
once you're an Eldritch being with that much power, why would you care about mankind? I mean, we'd be essentially ants to them. I want to go up here. I want to climb the spiral. This is so well constructed. Oh my god, I really love this. It's so pretty. Okay. I'm kind of. I don't know where I'm going into, to be honest. I think I need to go further up. Now I seem to be on the right level. I'm going
It
towards
was
that.
then I became suddenly aware that the feeling I thought I had left in that cave had returned.
That's the same.
I was shocked to realize I had not noticed its presence for some time. I had the grave sense that I was being guided. Something wanted me to find what I sought.
Huh. Why don't you give me the same voice note? Interesting. Okay.
This was the one. Within these pages I found the psychiatric evaluation of one Bastien de Wees, a Dutch migrant that had traveled through the eastern states during the California gold rush of '49. Having lost his mind in the deserts, he was committed to an asylum and passed away shortly after. The brief records of his demented ravings spoke of a monster, some ancient hidden darkness under the ground, locked away by those that came before whom I knew where to go next.
Spectacular. I'm glad one of us does. I'm just going with the flow. Oh, it seems to be nighttime. I'm concerned not only about the trapdoor, but that clock, to be perfectly honest. I feel like that's going to end up killing me one of these times. Hey, the pictures! More noticeable now. Wonder if that has any meaning.
I left my father's house in the care of my sister. Having finally found a lead in the misfortune of poor Deweese, I made preparations and left for the western states within the week. Arizona's Monument Valley, ancestral home to the Navajo tribes, I enlisted a desert guide, a native by the name of Ahote. Among the cliffs and mesas, he led me to a sandstone spire matching the image from my research. He called it the climbing snake, though more commonly it was referred to as the totem pole. After several hours of careful inspection, I spied a series of divots pitted in the side of the stone face. One hid a deep crack. Ahote bade me not to disturb the stone, but I could not hear him over my own thirst for answers. Perhaps this would stop the nightmares and release me from my otherworldly malaise. The stone shifted, and the ground gave way. Again, I fell. Into the dark, into the unknown, and into that feeling.
Silas! Silas, you do not read from the book! Why do you never listen to horror movies? They tell you the truth. You do not read and you do not disturb. Ah. Yep, you're right. I seem to have fallen into the pits of hell. Quite unfortunate. Ooh. At least I seem to have a light source.
The blackness before me was no mere absence of light, but an entity unto itself.
Are you saying we've been consumed? Oh, it's pure blackness. Do I just need to keep walking forwards and hope for the best? Light. Okay.
Finally, I could see.
Can we? Yes, we can.
No stories or mere histories painted on these walls.
And the inscription on the ground? And the walls, okay. What if we awaken? Oh, Silas, what did you awaken? No wonder you've gone mad. The world is breaking around us. It is twisting. Are we in the body of this Cthulhu beast? We have been swallowed by the Eldritch abomination.
I knew it now. This was the home to the great beast in the darkness. This is where it had been sealed away by the
I see it.
humans. Something not of this world.
It's
This
so
is what they
pretty.
had written about on that great stone in the cave near my home.
Do you think I can be
This
its
is the lair
friend?
of the monster accounted for by raving lunatics into past ages. This was the prison to the great and terrible thing that had been the source of nightmares for humanity into unwritten history. The
Delightful.
source of humanity's fear of the dark that sits within the deep corners of the world.
Yes. Hi. Do you want to be friends? Are you gonna consume me?
Before me it was, a true paradox of creation, incomprehensible to the mind of such a tiny thing, and I felt it upon me, as though the essence of my being had been driven to find it, even against my hopes and will. My fate had been forced into this terrible reality, where my life means nothing. This was the great truth of my existence.
What is it saying? What did it say?
Then I understood the truth of it all. So many.
Do
There
we?
are so many of us. Perhaps they don't realize. They remain unaware and believe that it is their choice. But I know the truth.
Why did I get an error message?
That great consciousness from beyond our universe, that old one, that reaches into them and takes away their control, they remain so ignorant. Most never thinking to even question it. That feeling, it was you.
I see tentacles. So, I'm guessing that error message wasn't supposed to be there, right? Hey! Oh! Oh, I am the Cthulhu beast!
You have finally read my writings, now read my lips. I speak to you. You who looks through my eyes and acts through my life. You have come to me at every stage of this horror.
Yes!
You forced me into that place. You watched me suffer. Now I take control back.
No.
Now I tell you what to do.
Do you?
Get out.
No! What? No! Resume! I refuse! I have no choice, I must leave. I had no choice. How dare you? Wait, I'm pretty sure there was a second ending, wasn't there? Okay, so we've made it to the cave. And you know what? How about this time? We just say a big nope,
I
huh?
was glad to leave that place as quickly as I'd entered. With such unstable surroundings, I do not know what unfortunate fate may have found me. It was a highly surprising incident. I addressed this letter to the American Anthropological Association with attached coordinates to the site. Best regards, Silas A. Morgan, Grattenweld, Ohio.
Probably for the best, huh? I did say we can't read from the book. And that includes going to invoke and awaken all the Cthulhu mythos below here. So how about we just don't see that? I like that ending. That's the smart ending. Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough of the Grattenweld instance. I definitely loved that art style. And the Cthulhu monster. Yes, I have become one of you. Rejoice. As always, if you want to check out the game, I'll leave the link in the description below. If you enjoyed your time here, then please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. But other than that, I hope you have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.